Hello everybody, instead of our usual commentary today I'd like to talk about a new topic, which is an inherent problem with MTG Arena, which is the land screw, the mana screw, and what you can do about it. Well, in general, there is nothing much you can do about it because, as the tests on the Shuffler has shown, if you keep a land with a lot of mana, you are most likely going to hit a land pocket getting disproportionate amount of land and vice versa. If you decide to pick too few lands, it's very likely you're going to hit a pocket of cards without any lands, which is just not the case in standard Magic and on paper Magic, so to speak. There is unfortunately nothing much you can do. But I'm gonna give you a few tips in which you can minimize and find out which hands to keep. The which hands to keep is most oftentimes depends on on the deck you're playing, on two, the opponent that you're playing. For example, if you know your opponent is playing control, it is completely okay to keep a land with four or five lands. So in those kinds of hands, well, since the game is going to take long, it is most certainly okay to keep those, and statistically you should be able to get rid of those lands pretty quickly. Now, I have noticed that the Arena Shuffler averages the cards out most of the time, especially when it comes to lands. However, it only does this later in the game. Earlier in the game, that is not a thing that happens. So if you have started with kept too many lands, you will be stuck with too many lands. And that is just not fun for anybody involved. If your opponent is getting mana screwed just like my opponent is getting mana screwed right here, it is just not fun for any of us. I know I did not win because of my skill or because I outplayed. My opponent lost because of something that was completely outside of his control. All you can do, not get mad about it, realize you're getting mana screwed, do your best, stay until the end because you might draw a card that can allow you to escape that. Well, that's all I could help you with, and thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.